Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. And today we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a couple of packs to open, we've got some MT to be redeemed, and we've got some Spotlight challenges to talk about as well. So first things first, for that James Harden that we packed yesterday, we managed to sell him for 24,500 MT, which is so good. I'm so happy we're getting that much for him. Let's have a look and see what he is selling for at the moment. But of course, that pack was from Triple Threat Offline, so really did well there. So it looks like he's selling for around the same, so we haven't lost out or anything, and that is an awesome player to pull. So we've got 565,000 MT at the moment, and that is because I've come down here, I picked up the Ruby Steve Nash. I bought him as a Emerald, and then for Michael Finley I picked him up as a Sapphire, because there's only like a 1,000 MT difference between the Emerald and the Sapphire, so it just made sense to pick this one up. So with Steve Nash, he did just need 10 assists for his first evolution. So if we come down here to Steve Nash, he just needed 10 assists for his first evolution. That was really easy. And for his second one here, you can see he needs 150 points, 50 assists, and 23 pointers. Now, I've played one game with him here. That was that 22 assist game. So you can get that done pretty much in 2 games. The 3-pointers, he's got an 83-point shot, so it shouldn't be too hard to get him done. And he does get some really nice badges after getting upgraded this one. So we get Quick Draw, Green Machine, Deadeye, Unpluckable. That's not bad either. And of course, this puts him up to an Amethyst. And if we come over to the auction house, you have a look at Steve Nash. So I picked him up as an Emerald, like I said, and he was selling for around 10,000 MT. But if you look at the Amethyst one, and we have a look at how much this guy is selling for, it's like 30 to 40k. So yeah, look at that, 38k. That's not bad. So all we've got to do is one more evolution level. We just got to score 150 points with him. If we come down to him here, just got to score 150 points, 23s, and we're going to have made a 30k profit on this card. So that's really nice. And then of course he does have some more levels, but they're not too great. Like, he only gets 1 upgrade on a badge there, and at his 5th level, which is a diamond, he goes up to Hall of Fame diamond, which is nice, and he gets some really good speed and shooting boosts as well. So that final level does make him an absolute god, but it's going to take quite a bit of time to get him there. So in terms of the other evolution cards, let's have a look here. We've got Clyde Drexler. We're nearly there on the steals, and that is it was the hardest thing to do, in my opinion. You really have to try hard to get it. So we only need 6 more, and then we just need about 550 points. We still need a lot of rebounds. And then assists, they're fine. They'll come nice and easily. Terrence Ross, haven't played any more with him because we got this Dirk now. So I have played 5 of the Spotlight challenges. So the first one, the first evolution level for him, you just have to score 10 points in a game. So that's really easy. And then you can see that I've scored 89 points and got 18 boards for his next evolution, which does give him gold quick draw, which he really needs, because before that badge, he is horrendous at shooting. His release is so slow. He also gets Green Machine and Range Extender, which are 2 really nice badges. He gets a few boosts to stats, but nothing crazy. So that evolution isn't too exciting, and neither is the one after that. Like, he gets Hall of Fame deep fades from gold, and he gets a post fade up to 94. That's about it, really. So yeah, I think this level will probably get him done out of this one, and then that'll be it for us. We're not going to try. I'm not going to really focus in like I did on Clyde with him. His 3-point gets a boost there. His rebounding goes up a bit more, but he gets no badges. And then the final one, he only gets Hall of Fame Deadeye. And the final level is the only time his speed and vertical gets boosted. So up until that final level, when you've got him done, you're having to play all of those games with someone with 50 acceleration, which is painfully slow, not going to lie. 55 speed as well, and 40 vertical makes getting rebounds so tough. So we're on 18 at the moment. I've still got one of the challenges to come up. So if we come down here and have a look at the challenges, one of these, you have to get 19 rebounds with Dirk. So yeah, that's not going to be fun. It might be this Dirk at centre one, that would make sense. So yeah, that's not going to be fun at all. But in terms of the ones that we've already done, so that one was the one to get him originally. This one, you had to score 16 or more with him, so that's super easy. This one, just win the game. This one, just win the game. And then the one I've just completed, you have to score 42 or more with Dirk. So it was a little bit more challenging. Like, he is so slow in pick and rolls. He is pretty awful, not gonna lie. We managed to get that done, and it wasn't too much of a problem. So we do, like I said, we've got 2 out of the 13 players for this final challenge. But importantly, you do not need to buy the Pink Diamond Rolando Blackman to complete that challenge. You're only going to need 12 players, as has been the same with all 3 of the original Spotlight Challenge series. So you're not going to need this guy, which is great. You're just going to need all of the other expensive guys. So LeBron at the moment is selling for about 300 to 350k. T-Mac coming in at about 80 to 90k actually. So he's come down quite a lot, which is fantastic. And then no one else is too expensive. I think Michael Finley and Steve Nash are the most expensive out of the other ones. So let's go ahead to the auction house and have a little look and see what we can find. So Dirk Nowitzki, let's try and get some golds here. Now apparently they have fixed the auction house, and it looks like they have, which is fantastic. So that's great news. So we'll pick up a Brendan Hayward there for 700 MT, fantastic. And then we'll pick up an Adrian Griffin, there we go, for 750 MT, nice and easy. And then in terms of the emeralds, I think there is one or two other emeralds that we haven't got yet. Let's have a look and let's pop this up a little bit more. I don't want to pay too much for these guys. Still nothing really. Maybe there are no other emeralds in this. Okay, we'll go up Sapphire then. We'll see if there's any Sapphires going. So yeah, there's loads of them. Karen Butler and Devin Harris. So let's put this right down. And then let's put this down even more. If we can get these for under 1,000, I'll be very happy. There we go. Let's get it. Right, 700 for these guys. That's probably pushing it a little bit. Let's go 750, see what we can find. And there we go. So we get Karen Butler there. And then hopefully there's going to be someone else at the end here. There is not. All right, that's a little bit annoying. Right, up to 800. So you can get these guys for a really, really good price. So I'm really happy with how this set has settled in its price. It looks like we're actually going to be able to get that pink diamond, Sean Marion. We're going to have the MT. I mean, we've got the MT at the moment. We would be able to afford the T-Mac and the LeBron. Obviously, we would probably lose out quite a bit on tax, which is really annoying. But at the end of the day, we're getting a pink diamond for it, so we can't complain too much. And then Ruby cards, let's have a look. Anyone selling for under around 2,000 MT? I think Tyson Chandler's one of them. There we go, Tyson Chandler and Stephon Jackson. Under 2,000, let's go. All right, let's pick these guys up. And I think it's only the Amethyst we actually need left to complete the set. So we'll pick him up there, and then we'll pick up Tyson Chandler as well there. And then let's go and add all of those guys to the collection. So of course we're not going to lock all of these guys in. We are just renting them basically. We're going to pick them up just to sell them back as soon as we have completed that final challenge. Let's go and have a look. So we only got 8 out of 13 who we're missing. Antoine Walker we're missing as an emerald. He is selling for a little bit. And then we've got all the amethysts to pick up as well. So we're doing pretty well. That's actually not a bad little pickup we just made. And then we've got 2 packs. We've got the pre-order packs to open today. So let's get them done. So let's get the standard lead pack out of the way. Amethyst or a silver, please. And it's going to be a bronze. So yeah, what we didn't want basically. And then out of the pre-order for the heat check pack, as usual, hopefully it's a heat check player. I think they still do have really good value. Let's have a look if we get one. We do. Let's go. That's big. Patrick McCaw, he could be worth a lot of MT. As a silver, that could be massive. Let's take a look. Fingers crossed it is. Where is he? There he is. And let's go colour for the heat checks. And he's selling for, look at that, 10,000 MT. And that one's only just gone up as well. That one's been up for a little bit. So I reckon we can get about 12,000 MT for that. That's massive. What a pull that is. If we were struggling for MT for the picking up the LeBron and the Rolando Blackman, things like this would massively help. So pre-order packs coming in clutch once again. So let's add him up on the auctions. Hopefully he sells pretty quickly. Yeah, like I said, now that the prices of these guys have come down, I'm really, really happy. And I'm really looking forward to actually getting to this final game. And I'm also pretty content in not evolving Dirk out, because I just don't see that it's worth it in any way, shape or form. A couple of guys in the comments yesterday, we have some comments about the Dirk card. So we've got Max saying that Dirk is fire and is a great card. It's a great card to use because it is fun to use a Dirk card in 2K20. But in terms of his actual player model and how slow it is and how bad it is on rebounds and defense, it is tough to like him, not going to lie. Then we've also got Ethan Allen coming in and saying the Dirk Evo is definitely not worth the grind. The best thing you can do right now is to grind domination with that Terrence Ross and Clyde. Work your way to getting that Jason Richardson as well and get his Evos done. On top of that, you get a good chunk of tokens. And I definitely do agree with that comment. So Clyde Drexler, we are going to get him done. It's just a matter of time before he gets done. And then Terrence Ross, again, he is a super fun card. If we come over to the auctions, we'll have a look at how much he is selling for as an amethyst, because of course that is what we are trying to get him up to. And he's still like 30k, which is awesome. He actually has 2 levels of an amethyst as well. So the other amethyst is selling for quite a bit more, unsurprisingly. Looks like it's selling for probably like 60k, I'd say, something like that maybe. There's hardly any of them up. And then if we have a look at the diamond, are there any updates going for like 200k? That is crazy, but obviously that is going to be a lot of work to get him to that level. A couple of other comments we got from yesterday. We got Big Shot Bob saying that you don't need Rolando for the last game, which is very true, and a massive relief. Because when the packs dropped yesterday, this black one was selling for like 300k as well. His price has crashed since people realised that you don't actually need him for that challenge, which is of course great. And then we've also got a comment from Mr. F, who says the Magic Johnson reward is a 6'9" point guard, which is correct, with at least 86 in every single attribute and 75 gold badges. Now that's not quite correct. So he's obviously looked at the player, placeholder player on 2K20 Central, where it does have this Magic Johnson. It does just have 86 in every stat and 75 gold badges. But I can assure you, Mr. F, that when the release actually comes around for this card, he's not going to have those stats. If he did, it would be ridiculous, and everyone would be crying out for it to be nerfed. But yeah, sadly, he won't come with those stats, but he's still going to be an absolute beast. So we are going to keep going and working our way towards it. So this is the squad we've been using to get these evolution or these spotlight challenges done. Michael Finley, you just need to have in the squad, so we just have him on the bench. Clyde we use for scoring, Nash for assists, and then Dirk for rebounds and points if needed. But yeah, I really just don't like him. Let's take a look at his base stats down here. So perimeter defense 64, interior defense 76, so it's not great. And then there we go, the speed, the acceleration, strength's only at 75 as well, so you'll get absolutely bullied down in the paint. But this Steve Nash, on the other hand, is pretty nice, not going to lie. So, 1 Hall of Fame badge already, 22 gold badges, including Dimer, which is, of course, a fantastic badge to have on your point guards. And then in terms of his actual stats, 80 mid-range, 83 pointer, 89 ball handling, and then 95 for the passing, and then 85 speed. So, Steve Nash is a very good card. And like I said, when we evolve him up from a ruby up to an amethyst, we are going to be able to cash in quite a bit, selling for like 40k, and I don't think anyone's got him up to a diamond just yet. If they did, that would be a mad grind. He does actually have 2 levels of an amethyst. Let's take a look and see if anybody else has him as an amethyst. They do. There's one up that is a 92 rated amethyst there. So he only goes up 1 overall. That's pretty demoralising, not going to lie. So that doesn't fill me with confidence. But there we go. That is going to be it for today, guys. So tomorrow, hopefully, I will be very close to having this Clyde done. And we will be through quite a few more of the Dirk challenges, and we should have this Steve Nash done as well. So it's going to be an interesting video tomorrow, that's for sure, as we plough our way through these spotlight challenges. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.